Hey Pisces, this is going to be your new moon video. Basically, I actually just had to start it over because there were just noises and loud things and people in the background, but I am just going to start your video over. This is going to basically be your new moon messages in regards to whatever energy is surrounding you guys for this new moon, what's going to be coming your way, what you can anticipate, or the energy that you already are dealing with. This is going to be for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, and South Node. We'll get right into it since I had already pulled your cards. I had completely lost my train of thought. I was just kind of in the middle of my spiel and I couldn't think straight because too many voices going on in the background. But the first card that you guys did receive was the Ace of Cups. That you did receive was the Ace of Cups. I do also want to apologize for the lighting. The sun is like trying to set right now, and so it's at this weird time of day. But with the Ace of Cups coming out, I did pick up that you guys were focused on self-love, but for some of you this could also be a creative opportunity of sorts. And I feel like this is after something that didn't happen or didn't work out for you, whether it was an opportunity that was delayed or just did not work out altogether. I do feel like it was something that you guys were working toward or building toward, and you ended up disappointed. I say that because you ended up getting the 10 of Cups with the 10 of Swords. So this seems like an opportunity or a situation that you thought was everything you wanted, everything that you were building toward, like I said, with that World card, and then it ended up falling apart, or it ended up just being not what you expected. I do see that this has an opportunity to turn around for you with this 10 of Swords reversed, just because reversed, it does show that there is some sense of like rehabilitation, regeneration. So this could be in regards to like your own self-worth, self-esteem, with the Ace of Cups coming out and that representing self-love. But this could also be in regards to like whether for some of you I think it's like a family situation or dynamic, or even like a living situation, because you did get the 4 of Wands, but the 4 of Wands is reversed. So that's why I ultimately do feel like it is a self-esteem thing or something to do with your self-worth or how you see yourself, because you got that 4 of Wands, and it is about personal accomplishments as well. For some of you guys, I'm picking up on like addictions or things that you had to overcome, and that is the personal accomplishment, and like why whatever that is like leading you toward like this self-love. But I feel like you may have even lost, like this 10 of Cups reversed may have even may mean that you lost something, like whether it was you had everything you wanted and then it fell apart due to these addictions, due to something that might have happened, and now you're trying to recover, you know what I mean? But let's pull a couple more cards for tarot, and then I'm going to get into the life changes for you guys. That is actually what I didn't say. I got right into it because I was just so focused on being interrupted. But my apologies. I am going to be doing for this video a breakdown. So it starts with surrounding energy with the tarot cards. Then we're going to do life changes with the Butterfly Oracle deck. Then we'll get into what you need to hear using the Moonology, what you need to surrender using the Surrender cards. We'll talk about love and romance using the Romance Angels Oracle, and then we will talk any advice using my Goddess deck. So right now we are just getting surrounding energy using the tarot cards for you, Pisces. Again, this is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, and South Node, if I didn't say that before. Sorry, I know I was telling another one of the groups, I think it was Capricorns, I'm just working on getting better at the spiels at the beginning, but I did definitely jump right into this because I was a little bit frustrated that I had to interrupt my own train of thought. But let's get back into these cards. What other energy is surrounding Pisces at this time? What are they dealing with, Pisces placements at this time? All these cards trying to jump out and then they jump back in. Pisces, what are Pisces dealing with? Yeah, so you guys got the Temperance Reverse with Strength Reverse, so there could definitely be a lack of balance. I was picking up on that, like you guys are trying to overcome something, and this could be something within yourselves. I'm picking up on willpower. That's why I did feel like there could be an addiction or something that you guys need to overcome, just because like this 10 of Swords for me does reflect like healing, or like in some situations it's talking about like regeneration or recovery, but in this regard I really do see it as like rehabilitation. So, and then with it coming out under the Ace of Cups, it does make me just think of this could be in regards to your self-worth, or just how you guys have been living your life and it ultimately not serving you due to a lack of confidence, self-esteem, like just love for yourself, something in regards to that nature. But with the Temperance card and the Strength card coming out, I do feel like, oh wow, the lighting is so bad right now. Let me actually try to, I'm going to turn this on, close this. Gosh, I think that'll be better, even though I hate the glare that this gives me with my glasses. But with the Strength and the Temperance card coming out both reversed, I just feel like there is a lack of balance, because Temperance is all about balance, and also a need for like when you bring in whatever it is into balance that's currently out of balance, I feel like it's honestly multiple things for you guys. You're ultimately going to be able to build back up your inner strength and reach these personal accomplishments, whatever they are. But even with this card, the Four of Wands representing those accomplishments, I am picking up on, like, you know how when people are in like AA or something, like they have steps and they have chips and things like that. Like I feel like it's something like that, like where you guys are building like every step that you make forward or whatever, like you're counting your progress in regard to something. So it could even be like, that's not really what I'm picking up on here, but for some of you it could be some kind of like weight loss goal or savings goal. But because there's so many cups here, and then you got the Strength card, I feel like it is ultimately in regards to like your emotional well-being and your emotional nature, and ultimately getting this Ten of Cups back upright, where it's you guys trying to figure out what it is that you need in your life in order to feel fulfilled. So like with these two cards coming out, it does make me think of like some kind of rehab or something, because it's you guys finding new things to fulfill you, you know what I mean, instead of whatever it was that was fulfilling you before, in order to then regenerate or to recover. So let's pull some more cards for you. Let's actually get into the Butterfly Changes Oracle deck to see what will be changing for you guys in regards to this situation. Pisces. This is going to be Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, and South Node. You guys got self-care on the bottom, so I do see this being in regards to some kind of self-care, like I said, taking care of yourself, rehabilitating yourself, especially with that Strength card coming out. What are Pisces dealing with? You guys got moving at the bottom, so some of you guys could be moving even. Geez, a lot of cards wanted to come out. Let's see. Body changes, emotions, new career, gracefully aging, memories. Okay, Pisces. This is like a lot. I'm like, geez, either y'all are dealing with a lot and you could be considering Jupiter just entered your sign. So for Pisces Sun or even Pisces risings in the first house, you could be noticing that a lot of things are changing or picking up for you. You're starting to feel inspired to like take a new direction of some kind. I can very much see that for you. In one instance, I see that you guys are, this Temperance Reverse actually that came out is making me realize it could be about memories. For some of you, I think you guys are needing to let go of the past, needing to let go of like the person that you were in the past even. And ultimately, like any memories that you're attaching to that aren't allowing you to move forward and build like a new life, a new reality for yourself, to think bigger for yourself. You guys may still be playing very small with this Temperance Reverse and the Strength card reverse coming out. You may need to like, because Temperance is about, or is ruled by Sagittarius. It's a Sagittarius card. So like Sagittarius is the bigger picture thinker, you know, they are ruled by the 9th house. It's all about travel, it's all about world views. So you guys may be playing very small because you're just kind of like Pisces, you guys are very nostalgic. So I feel as though like you could be, you even got emotions, look at that. You got the emotions as well, the emotions card as well. So you could definitely be holding on to certain memories due to some nostalgia, due to emotions that are associated with them. And it could be things that are literally not even serving you anymore, because you did get that Ten of Swords reversed. So it's like things that ended or very much needed to end, and you guys are still kind of holding on to them, and that's why you need to work on that inner strength and balance, you know? But you guys did get gracefully aging, and you got courage, you got welcome the new. So I feel like this is all in regards to, so that courage and welcome the new, it shows that there are changes being made right now in your life, whether through you or through like spirit and just divine intervention. And I feel as though you need to have courage to take the next step, because you got, where was that card? Oh, I think it was at the bottom of the deck. So when I went to put the cards away, yeah, let's look at that. At the bottom of the deck, it says take the next step now. I was like, come on. I was like, where did I see that? But yeah, so I do feel like you guys need to take the next step when it comes to, you know, just implementing this change in your life. You did get the World and the Ace of Cups as the first cards coming out, so I do feel that there is still some delays. That's what I'm noticing for a lot of people. It's like, most of the signs are, there's like still delays. Like you guys are, new things are coming in, but ultimately like your call to action or what you need to focus on is like actually accepting that these new things are coming in, and actually accepting, like letting go of the past or whatever it may be, so that you can usher in like a new purpose for some, a new reality, a change of scenery for some. New for you guys, it seems like healthier habits and more self-worth, more self-esteem. But right now, I feel like you guys are still holding on to your past, or just not really fully believing in yourself. And so that courage needs to be built upon. But you guys also got new career and body changes. So one thing I'll say is that Jupiter entering your first house, Pisces, this could mean that some of you are gaining weight, or some of you do feel like you're like, for like women, for everybody in general, but like for people, like if you have boobs or a butt or something, like you could feel that your features are growing with the first house transit, because the first house is all about our appearance and Jupiter is all about expansion. So you could notice that you pack on weight more easily at this time. Like you could gain weight. For like Pisces moons specifically, you could feel like your weight is fluctuating, like it's very unpredictable. Your weight's very up and down. But that could be something that you do experience at this time. I also think that if you guys are recovering from any addiction or, you know, dependency on something, like whether it was certain bad habits, or for many of you, I do think it was some kind of substance, whether it's alcohol, weed, other drugs. I feel as though that is ultimately you're going to see changes in your body because of it. Because if you are not doing that anymore, you're going to you could see positive ones, or for some of you who, like say if you do coke, for instance, which I don't know what drug you guys are doing, if you are doing a drug at all, but say if some of you are doing coke, that kind of makes you lose weight. So you could gain weight after you stop doing that, you know what I mean? But I feel like for some of you guys, especially being Pisces, you're going to be kind of working through addictions, because Pisces is already struggles with addictions naturally, because of you guys being Pisces and being also, like in traditional astrology, we associate Pisces with Neptune, which Neptune is all about dreams and all of those things, but Jupiter is also about visions and expansion and dreams and, you know, the bigger, like looking at things in a bigger picture. Pisces and Sagittarius both are ruled by Jupiter, and so they obviously manifest in different ways. So Pisces is just definitely keep an eye out on yourself and your habits and any addictions you may have, and like dependencies of any kind. I do see some of you guys coming into a new career. I also see that maybe what is kind of like inspiring you to maybe want to get better, like whether if you do have some kind of addictions or bad habits, or you're like self-esteem is kind of not where it needs to be. I feel like you guys are wanting to empower yourself, because you could have gotten a new opportunity, or you're looking to get a new job, and so you are realizing like, okay, I gotta get it together, or I gotta shape up, I gotta like step it up, you know what I mean? But I feel like you guys are like doing that. So I think that you guys are headed in the right direction. I think that you guys may have good days and bad days, but let's get into what you guys need to hear right now, because you got gracefully aging. So I feel like that's basically when you're growing up and you are like proud of the steps you're taking, proud of the direction that you're going in, and there could even be other people in your life, whether it's like your family or whatever, that is like proud of the choices that you're making as an adult, because you have like learned certain things or whatever the case may be. But I feel like that's currently where you're at, Pisces, is where you may have had to like learn from your past, and so now you are kind of stepping up and taking on new responsibilities, holding yourself more accountable, seeing how you've responded to your emotions in the past with the emotions card coming out, like seeing how you have handled your emotions in the past, and whether that was through like just like poor coping mechanisms. I could see like projection with these two cards, with the Strength Reverse card coming out. There could be some projection, there could be dependencies, and whether that be like relationships as well, as what I'm picking up on for some of you. You could have been in codependent relationships as well. So keep all that in mind, Pisces. I think you're ultimately just being pushed kind of out of your comfort zone right now so that you can heal ultimately. But what do you guys need to hear right now? What is it that Pisces needs to hear right now? Oh, I just looked up at the time and it was 1616. That's one of my angel numbers, or variations of 16 and like 1s and 6s. It's my birthday, so I could, if you guys are like, well, what does that mean? I can't really say. For me, it confirms that I'm on the right track. So maybe what I'm saying to you guys right now is accurate, but 1616, 1s are initiation, 6s are transitions. So you guys could be needing, like I said, to initiate this change. Yeah, look at that. You got work through your fears. It is a new moon in Scorpio. So we just experienced the new moon in Taurus, and then the full moon in Scorpio is before that. So there could be, I also feel that some of you guys could have Scorpio placements. You could also have Leo. I already mentioned Sagittarius, so you could have those placements as well. Scorpio, Leo, Sagittarius. Let's see, but I ultimately feel like you guys need to work through your fears in regards to breaking out of these cycles, you know what I mean? Like stepping up. I feel like you guys are afraid to like really be adults. Like honestly, that's kind of the energy that I'm seeing here, is you guys are afraid to like fully be accountable for yourself and your life. Or maybe not what I'm seeing, but just that's what I'm kind of channeling right now. And that's why I think you guys got that gracefully aging card, because it's like it's time for you guys to step up. It's time for you guys to be adults. You got nothing will come of this situation. So there is something that maybe you guys, it's the Void of Course Moon card. So I feel as though you, let's see. I just want to see what the rest of these cards are. Some of you could be anticipating something or waiting for some kind of answers, because you also got the answers you need are coming and communication is key. They're both Gemini cards. So entering Gemini season soon, you guys could actually get some clarity in regards to a situation. But I do feel that there is communication that's needed, or communication will be coming in for you. You also did get that Ace of Cups, so it could be in regards to like a romantic connection or something of that nature. If that's something you guys were waiting on, because you did get that Temperance and Strength. But I feel like ultimately this is showing that there were like weaknesses there, or like not weaknesses, I don't want to say that, but like you guys are like, this situation that you have been waiting on has been your weakness. Like it's been distracting you, it's been weighing on your self-esteem, things of those natures. It's really getting to you when it comes to your impatience and you wondering like when it's gonna happen. That could definitely be something, you know what I mean, that you guys are dealing with. But you are good enough. So I think that when it comes to the work through your fears, emotions, memories, the Strength Reversed, it's showing that if some of you guys are waiting on like validation from someone, communication from someone, like I was saying before, like some of you guys could be waiting for things to just happen for you, or like you know, you could be waiting for answers. I feel as though this is in regards to like, you shouldn't wait for those. Like just go for it, you know? It's the full moon in Virgo card, and it says you are good enough. And so I think that that's just something you guys need to remember ultimately, if you feel as though even like with what I'm seeing with this world, this World Reverse card coming out, and it being about delays, and it being about like maybe you not quite accomplishing what you were setting out to accomplish. And then the Ace of Cups coming or being right next to it, it just makes me think like you have to love yourself despite that, despite the things that didn't work out, despite the mistakes you made in the past, all of those things. You have to forgive yourself. So I am seeing a need for self-forgiveness. But with this Void of Course Moon card coming out, I just feel like for some of you, I don't know why I'm picking up on like whatever it is you're waiting for, you don't actually need, or you don't want, or you need to let go of like the outcome of with like this Temperance Reverse, the Strength Reverse. Like I feel like ultimately you guys need to focus on yourself and your own accomplishments and like what you're working toward, instead of like, I do feel that, so for some of you it could be a relationship, wanting to rekindle things, waiting and wondering if things are going to be repaired. And I feel as though you guys need to actually focus on yourself right now. Like, the nothing will come of the situation makes me feel like right now isn't the time to put your energy into the connection. Like, instead, right now is like for you guys. You know what I mean? Let's pull what you need to surrender at this time. What do Pisces placements need to surrender at this time? What is it that Pisces placements need to surrender at this time? This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node and South Node. What do Pisces need to surrender at this time? Procrastination, look at that. Like I said, you guys can't just wait for things to fall in your lap or things to work out. I think that you guys need to start actually being more proactive in your own life. Surrender to procrastinations. You got, it says, or surrender procrastination. It says, now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Take action, or taking action will attract success. You also got surrender to wonder and awe, and surrender comparisons with other people. So this makes me think surrender to wonder and awe shows me that when you actually set forth to whatever you're trying to accomplish or do, you're actually going to be surprised at the outcome, and that it actually, there's a lot of potential for it to go really well for you and actually surprise you. But you have to believe in yourself first, and you also need to, you got surrender to unhealthy relationships. So again, you may need to practice more self-love. Like I said, for some of you, you're like hoping that this relationship comes around or works out, or that things are repaired, and I ultimately feel like that is not what needs to happen. Like, you guys actually need to let go, and it's a part of your recovery. Like this, like I feel like this recovery isn't actually for you guys to get back with this person, but it's actually like this person could have been a part of your addictions, or just whatever I was saying earlier, the toxicity in your life, your dependencies. It could have been a codependent, toxic relationship, and I feel like it's time to let go. And then the surrender to comparisons to other people. It just makes me think of the fact that you guys are on this journey, and you have to forgive yourself. Like I said, like you may be ashamed or disappointed of where you currently are at, or like the fact that you haven't made progress up until this point. That you have had to kind of like take steps back to work on yourself, to recover, to rehabilitate yourself. And I think that it's ultimately you will need to work on not comparing yourself to other people's journey, because your journey, your story, your path is your own, and it's not about those other people. You know what I mean? And I could see that as well. Like this, I know I keep showing you guys these cards, but I'm seeing the way that my Gemini brain works. I have a Gemini sun and rising, and then a Virgo moon, and I feel like the mutability in my signs makes me the way that I read, I've noticed compared to other readers, is like I see a million signs. Like I can tell you like 12 different scenarios for just these two cards kind of thing. But anyway, what I'm kind of seeing is that you guys are like the strength, you know what I mean? Because strength is all about confidence, self-esteem, all of that. I see it as you guys are looking somewhere else for it, you know what I mean? And like I said, that this representing, or the fact that it's reversed is, it represents inner strength. I feel like you guys are needing to work on that, and you're looking over here for it. Like you're looking at everywhere else for it, whether it's other people, relationships, substances, other situations, when really you need to look at yourself. And actually this lion is you guys, and needing to work on the relationship with yourself. instead of looking other places for the validation or the confidence that you're looking for. You know what I mean? Because I feel like this is you guys being like, oh, how do other people do it? And like, I just feel as though that it has nothing to do with you. You know what I mean? How other people get to where they want to be, how other people look as confident as they do, feel like look as good as they do, whatever the case may be, because you guys got body changes, you know? You guys could just be doing a lot of comparison, a lot of like wishing that was you, wondering if it could be you kind of thing. And it's like, you'll never know until you start. And you'll never know until you start building that relationship with yourself. You know what I mean? So that's really what I'm getting for you guys, especially because you guys got the You Are Good Enough card, and then the Work Through Your Fears. So keep that in mind, guys. Keep that in mind. I don't know who you need to communicate with. I think this is for some of you guys. But I feel like it could just be in regards to, like, I said that this Four of Wands was in regards to like personal accomplishments and wanting to focus on yourself. I think that some of you may need to actually communicate that, like especially if you are aware of these unhealthy relationship dynamics and maybe the other person isn't, and the other person tries to return or just whatever the case may be. What Gemini transit are you guys going through? A 4th house transit. Interesting. So that's not I just wanted to see if it had anything to do with a possible, it could still be, but you guys could experience like a reconciliation or someone trying to return from the past, because that's just the kind of energy I was picking up on with the 10 of Swords. But I feel that for you guys, this is like you actually needing to communicate your boundaries with this person and telling them no, or at least getting closure so that you can move on. You know what I mean? Trying to figuring out how you got to this point so that you can like finally find peace in the situation. But let's see what's next for you guys. We did what you need to surrender. Let me see, do I want to pull a couple more? I think that we're good on that. No, I'll pull a couple more actually, because I really only have the romance and the advice for you guys, and this is supposed to be closer to an hour. But the one thing that I wanted to say is that you guys might see a little bloop in the editing, just because I can only record up to 30 minutes at a time for my video, which is so dumb. I'm trying to find a way around it, but I'll just have to chop the 2 videos together. So you will see that happen, and I might have to be like, oh hey, I'm back, but when that happens, it will happen. And but we still got some more time right now. Get that. You guys literally got surrendered the habit of people pleasing. So like I said before, with you guys may need to communicate your boundaries with someone. You may need to show someone that like, yeah, because what I'm picking up on is there's like memories with this person. You know what I mean? Sorry. I hate that the lighting is so crappy right now, but you could have memories with this person, with the world. It could even be being like something, like revisiting something that didn't work out, but I feel like that's not what is needed. You know what I mean? Even though the Ace of Cups did come out, so for some of you guys, you could be revisiting this relationship, but the fact that you got the 4 of Wands just makes me feel as though it's like not what's needed, that you guys need to actually focus on yourself right now. You know? And so I think that with the surrender the habit of people pleasing, it's a matter of you guys showing people like, yeah, I can still love you from a distance. You know what I mean? I still have these memories. I haven't forgotten. I care a lot about you. But right now I need to focus on me. This is about me and my well-being kind of thing. Is kind of what I'm picking up on for you, because the card says speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. So don't sacrifice your own like well-being for someone else's comfort, you know. So let's see, we've got about a minute left, so let's pull the romance, or let's start getting into what that's all about, Pisces, and what you need to hear in regards to that. This is super interesting because I swear it's like half and half, where some of the groups got like, there's a lot of manifestation going on, and like Gemini had a pretty positive reading overall. I think it's because they're entering their season soon, and so they'll be more in their element. But some of the groups, like I said, for you Pisces, like you guys and Aquarius was going through it, and a couple other groups just need to still work on themselves before they can really see their manifestations coming in. Or the manifestations coming in from this new moon are like new mentalities and new things to work through and new realizations. And so ultimately, this is about to end, so I'm like cutting. But anyway, so ultimately I feel like you guys are just going to be doing more inner work, then you're really actually going to see these outer manifestations. Or once especially because Jupiter is transiting your first house for the Pisces risings in this group, you're going to see those manifestations once you work through those inner things, because then you'll be able to approach that first house transit and all the blessings that you can receive through Jupiter once you have made more room, you know what I mean, for those things to come in. What are you guys experiencing romantically, though? Since I do feel like for some of you guys, you got the unhealthy relationships card and the people pleasing, so some of you guys could definitely need to set stronger boundaries in a relationship. Some of you guys, I feel like someone might be coming back and wanting to repair things, even though you've realized that it's not really what you want. I feel like for some of you guys, you're finally healing over it, and then this person might come back. And so I feel like that is something you guys are going to have to kind of like have that strength for, that inner strength, you know, with the strength card coming out. But let's see what you guys are dealing with in regards to love and romance, just since we already have gotten a little bit of a hint. This is going to also be for singles, people in a relationship, situationship, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's all going to apply to everyone. Obviously, always be discerning and take what resonates. Oh, cool. I just looked at the time and it was like 1, 2, 3. So for some of you, I do feel like, or for most of you, all of you, in one way or another, you are experiencing progress and forward movement. You know what I mean? I think you are headed in the right direction ultimately. And it's just a matter of continuing to do so. So let's see what you guys are dealing with for all groups. And like I was saying, I'll clarify what's for who, and if you are single and you know that this is, you know, if I say someone's coming in or you and your partner need to work on, you know, your relationship, that's obviously not going to be for you. So just take what resonates, of course. But stick by, because you may hear something that is important that you need to hear. Singles, because I will drag you guys too. Let's see. Oh, I hate when the cards fall. I'm so lazy right now, and I'm like, I don't want to get up. So, let's see. What other one did you get? Oh, wow, guys. Okay. Pisces. You guys got pay attention to red flags and deception. So, I feel like in regards to this connection, especially if someone's trying to come back, please just lock the door behind you. Like, close the door in their face and then lock it behind you. I think that's going to be the best thing for you guys to do, because this deception card sometimes comes out as self-deception, and I am feeling that a little bit, especially for the Pisces who are like, no, like, but I still want to give this person a chance, but are you sure there's no hope? I feel like that's self-deception. Like, it says someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship, and I feel like this card sometimes does come out when you're like in denial, you're deceiving yourself, just like the Seven of Swords comes out sometimes when we're self-sabotaging. That is this card, and that's what I've been mentioning for you, Pisces. But you guys need to pay attention to red flags and heal these family issues. I feel like both of these things are present and they're affecting your ability to love yourself, your ability to heal fully, your ability to usher in more healthy relationship dynamics. I feel that these and then with me saying that you guys could be kind of like looking everywhere else or just like trying to distract yourself, you know what I mean? Or like comparing yourself to other people, projecting, all of the things that I've mentioned throughout this reading. I just feel like you guys need to pay attention to the red flags. Like, why do you feel this way? Why are you reacting this way? Why do you have these dependencies? You know what I mean? It's not just because that's who you are. Like, you got to be honest with yourself about what it is you need to heal and what it is you need to work through emotionally. Because you got the healing family issues too. So this could be some kind of generational cycle. You could be like the things that you're dealing with, the turmoil, the emotional turmoil could be from like triggers or wounds that you're holding on to from your childhood or from your family. You know, this lack of self-worth could be from them. So like, even me saying that you felt a little, like, I feel that this group, you Pisces, some of you guys may be struggling with like feeling ashamed or feeling disappointed that you had to like, that you're like maybe not at the same, I feel like it's more of like maybe the people your age or even your family or just people around you, you guys are not where they are in life. Like maybe people are starting to get married or buy houses or whatever, and you guys are just like, I fucked up, I did all these things and now I'm so far behind, you know? That's just kind of what I'm picking up on. And this could be just due to like feeling a lack of self-esteem from your family, whether they've always made you feel like you're not doing enough, and then this is even compiled, like, you know, all of the things you've gone through are compiling on top of that wound. That could be the case for many of you. That was something random that I picked up on right there. I'm going to pull a few more cards. For those of you who aren't dealing with deception or needing to pay attention to red flags, what else are Pisces dealing with in regards to love? Single Pisces or those who are in a committed, healthy relationship. What do those Pisces need to hear? For those of you, I feel like this is for some of you in a relationship, and then for some of you who are talking to someone, or in like a situationship, you know what I mean? I think that this message, the pay attention to red flags and deception, is for you guys. What else do other Pisces need to hear right now? Free yourself. So I feel that ultimately, Pisces, you guys are dealing with some kind of like mental or emotional turmoil, because this card, it says it's time to take control back of your life. So like I said, with whether you have addictions, whether you have certain things, blockages, emotional, physical, mental, it's time to take control back of your life and free yourself of these mentalities, of these addictions, of these, you know, that's wild. Remember earlier I said I saw the 1-6 or the 16-16. I just saw 6-16. So for some of you guys, that might be an angel number of yours, or you guys could just be really needing to take that initiative to, like I said, move into a new chapter of your life and to free yourself. Because sixes are all about transitions and moving on to somewhere better, even if it's difficult, even if it's comes with challenges. You also got to express your love. So some of you guys could need to do that if you actually have a crush on someone. So for some of you, I'm looking back at the deception card. Some of you guys could be self-sabotaging after all, and you could need to actually express your love. And this free yourself could be in regards to needing to get out of your head when it comes to this connection. You did get the Ace of Cups after all. So for some of you, I feel like it is that simple, where you just need to express yourself to this person. And you are in recovery. Some of you, it could be a reconciliation, or like after some breakup, you are finally like getting back out there, or there's someone else you're interested in. I think it's you needing to like free yourself of negativity. Didn't you guys get that? Work through your fears. You are good enough. Yeah, exactly. Letting yourself get back out there, you know what I mean? Being open to flirting. And look at on the bottom of the deck, guys. It's reconciliation card. So like I said, some of you, not all of you, please be discerning. Because I feel that some of you guys, when this reconciliation comes back, you shouldn't accept it. But reconciliation was on the bottom of the deck. So that, and I'm going to just let it come out. Because it's actually, I shuffled and it was still there. So I'm going to pull a couple more cards to see what it is we're dealing with. And then I will get into the advice portion. You guys' video is kind of looking like it's going to be a little bit shorter than the rest of the groups, just because, I don't know, I think I started talking faster, or I don't even know what happened. I got mad when I got interrupted, and then I feel like I started speeding up. Romantic feelings and calling in your soulmate. So everything that I said, for those of you who are either in a situationship, are single, or contemplating whether this reconciliation is for you, I feel that either way, you guys are calling in your soulmate. So I think that why you've gotten this advice on needing to recover, needing to prioritize yourself, work on the surrender to people pleasing. For those of you that I said that this is about, you know, a relationship may have ended and now you're starting a new one, and you don't want to you know, create these same patterns or whatever the case may be. I think that that's where the calling in your soulmate card is, because you got that, you got pay attention to red flags and healing family issues. So I think that this is ultimately, Pisces, about you guys breaking cycles so that you can move forward. Like I said, embrace this Jupiter and Pisces energy, embrace these new beginnings, this positive, abundant energy that's trying to like manifest in your life. Once you guys let go of all of the toxic traits and habits and mentalities that have been kind of like sabotaging you every time something good does come into your life, you know, because that's also what I'm seeing with the World card. It's like you guys are currently delaying, because it's the World reverse, so it's like delaying your blessings, delaying your abundance, because the World is all about accomplishments and things coming full circle and coming together for you. So keep that in mind, okay, Pisces? I think you guys have so much beauty trying to come your way, but it's just a matter, like, you are your own worst enemy right now. And I swear I just said that to maybe Capricorns, so keep that in mind. You could also have those placements, but let's see. We're gonna do, sorry, I just want to clean my desk because there were so many cards on it. We're doing advice for you guys now. Some advice for my Pisces. I realized I just did that and I'm like, that probably actually wasn't the best thing to do because I want to keep picking them up. Let's see. Advice for Pisces. What do Pisces placements need to hear in regards to their situation, in regards to this new moon energy that surrounds them at this time, that is influencing their life? What do Pisces placements need to hear? This is Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node and South Node. This is for Pisces placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node and South Node. Whoa. I always say in the disclaimer, I have to do that. My cards are too slippery. Judge me if you want to. They're my cards. But you guys got Nurturer. You guys got Sacred Unity, which is... Okay, you definitely may have Capricorn placements. I swear that these cards just came out for... Oh, or Cancer. Sorry, not Capricorn. It was Cancer. So you guys may have Cancer placements. Either or, considering I just kept saying Capricorn. But you guys may have Cancer placements because Cancer just got Nurturer and Sacred Unity. And they were also getting messages about needing to, like, be true to themselves. And I think they also got surrendered to the habit of people pleasing. So if you guys have those placements, it makes sense. Cancer and Pisces placements in one chart shows you guys are very nurturing. And you're very intuitive and compassionate, but it can be to a fault at sometimes, you know? So keep that in mind if that is you that I'm channeling. But what advice do Pisces need to hear other than those two cards, please? Gosh. One more. One more for Pisces, please. Yeah, so you guys got the in-between. I'm going to start with that. I feel like this is ultimately what you guys need to focus on. The in-between shows that when it's Hecate, and this is like the decisions that you have to make right now are super crucial for the direction that you want your life to go in. So like I said, you guys needing to do something in order to... remove these blockages so that this new abundant opportunities can come in, or this new energy can come in. I feel like that's ultimately what's needing to be needing to happen with the in-between card. It's like what choice are you going to make? You know what I mean? And then the Sacred Unity card, I was explaining this to Cancer earlier. So the fact that you can see the water as the background and then this kind of like sunbeam, and then you see that the rainbow is manifesting through this, it basically represents sacred unity of the earth, or like of elements. And so when water and sunlight combine, they create this light, this rainbow. And so that is kind of what you need to do and embody in your own life, aligning with the things that are going to create beauty and create harmony and abundance in your life. And it does make me think very much of the new moon in Taurus, because it makes me think of Venusian energy and harmony and, you know what I mean? Like bringing things together to ultimately feel more at peace. But, sacred unity, I feel like this is what you guys need right now. Like with me saying that some of you guys may need to tell this person that you, or set boundaries with someone if they try to come back, decide what you want, recover from these addictions, all of these things, they're ultimately going to push you in the direction that you want to be in, and help you see that progress that you do want to see. I think that the last, or not the last thing, but also, you guys need to remember, one of the things you need to remember is that all the abundance comes from you. So if you feel like, oh, where is that money going to come from? Where is that opportunity going to come from? Where is, you know what I mean? How is that going to happen for me? And you just don't feel that it's possible. Wow, this is a 16. Some of you guys definitely might have that as an angel number. because 16 is coming up a lot in this reading, which is very interesting. But if you guys don't feel like it's possible, and the message I keep giving for it, the 1 of initiating and you have it in you, 1s are all about manifestation and 6s are all about transitioning and taking that leap forward. That is Earth showing that this is Gaia, and it's about knowing that you are the source, you know what I mean? So as long as you believe in yourself, as long as you align with what you need to align with, as long as you nurture yourself, mind, body, spirit, you will be able to birth everything that you want. It'll come to you, but it's about believing that it's possible and also aligning with that sacred unity card. The last 2 cards you got were an experience in the past. So I think that this is just showing that you do have an experience right now, because of the past, maybe because you were holding on to the past for so long. There could be some things that you need to learn, grow from. You could even need to develop new skills. Did you guys get the new career card? I think you might have. Yeah, you got body changes, you got courage, you got welcome the new career. Yes. So I just feel like for some of you there are some like skills you're going to need to develop, and this could be overwhelming you, you know what I mean? And you could be thinking of the past, whether you're thinking you're going to repeat the same cycles or make certain mistakes that you did in the past. You have to believe that that's not going to happen, and that just because you have an experience doesn't mean that you aren't capable of this. And also I see this as especially because it's the Persephone card, don't allow others to take advantage of you just because they feel that you're inexperienced or you're naive or you don't know something. And also like maybe because you feel guilty or you're in a more vulnerable position, if you do feel like you are someone who's coming into recovery and you need opportunities or you need help or assistance, just don't allow people to make you feel like you have to beg or you have to take less than you deserve for it or anything like that, I just feel like the Persephone card shows like needing to demand your respect even when you are inexperienced or new in an environment or new to something. And then the past just makes me think that you guys need to heal from the past. I think you got that card, as well as, or you got a time for healing, I believe, as well as letting go of any mistakes you made in the past. Like I said, that's ultimately going to help you guys move forward into a positive light. But I do feel like you guys are dealing with a lot of healing right now, Pisces. I think that especially with Jupiter going into your first house for many of you, whatever house it's going in, for prominent Pisces placements, I just feel like that's going to be highlighting your emotions, you know what I mean? And so it's going to be, it could bring up triggers, it could bring up a desire to like go into escapism mode, and I feel like for some of you that's like actually the opposite of what you're needing to do right now. And so this could be a challenging time, or it could be a time where a lot of things are coming up for you to work through them. So just keep that in mind if you are feeling like, oh my gosh, like why am I feeling this way? Because it could even feel like you're your own worst enemy at times, like not even like it's the universe, you know what I mean? Or like, not to say that, sorry, not the universe, but like it's other people. Like I don't necessarily feel like it's gonna always feel like outside circumstances that are beating you up. Sometimes it is like you're gonna be your own worst enemy, and you're gonna be what you need to actually face at the end of the day. Like you're gonna be mirroring yourself. So good luck, Pisces. I hope that brought you some clarity. I don't want to end it saying that like that's gonna be, you guys are doomed and that's all you're going to be able to expect due to this new moon. But like I said, I think it's just a matter of working through whatever you have been avoiding in order to bring in new energy, because I feel that for a while your energy has been a little bit stagnant due to needing to go through this recovery period and really looking at yourself and how you've gotten to where you are and why things have been so stagnant or haven't moved around or moved forward for so long, Sorry, I'm like so distracted with these cards, but let me put them down and basically say that I appreciate you all watching. Please like and subscribe, comment below to let me know that this resonated with you or did not. If you enjoyed it in general, all of your comments, and even when you guys DM me and stuff, it's always appreciated. It lets me know that you guys enjoy this content and I should make more. If you feel inclined to tip, I've never expected it, but I always appreciated it, and you can do so in the link in the description below. I will put that there for you all. other than that, I just appreciate the engagement and you guys supporting me on this journey. This is going to be the first like full-length videos that I'm actually doing for the sign. So Pisces, this is like the first long video, like long-winded video that I've done for just you guys, not including like mutables or water signs or whatever. So I hope that you guys did enjoy it. I'm basically trying to come up with some more fun content for you guys, or just kind of other ways to relay messages. So if you have any suggestions, please do let me know that as well. Otherwise, have a good day, night, evening, morning, whatever time it is wherever you guys are when you're watching this video. Okay, bye, thank you, and happy new moon.